time. We've got 29 packs of Brilliant Stars. Again, I've got my Arceuses. We're good on that front. Still kind of looking for some Entei, some Kinglers, V and V Max, and some other good cards here. If we do get the Arceuses, we'll probably flip them for a bunch of packs. It's still going to be hyped nonetheless. I did get some Charizards. I do have an Arceus Charizard deck ready to go, and I got the... Also, thank you, B Peralta, for the follow. Truly appreciate it. Did get a choice belt. Love to see those, even though I have 11 of them. And, okay, I'm not mad at Bibarel. I use this card. I love Bibarel. This is a card that we're actually going to use it in the next deck. Helps you draw up to 5 cards. It's kind of the ghetto Genesect that everyone can use, and I love it. You shine, Beaver King. I have too many of them, but not mad at that. And a Torterra. I do have the cards to build this as a single prize deck. It's not bad. It does have the potential to hit very hard. It is a little slow to set up. All right, next we'll fly through these. Hopefully get some bangers here. I do want to build this Riolu deck. I'm short on Lucarios. Maybe we'll get those here. And another Bibarel. Okay. Okay. Maybe just collect all the Bibarel cards. I only need 4. Ooh, we got a full set of double turbo energies. Love to see those. And a Magmortar. There is a deck you can make because Magmortar and Electivire combo together really well, where if Electivire is on the bench, Magmortar actually does 240 damage instead of the 120 it normally does with Bolt Explosion. I've seen this deck online once, and I demolished it. 1, because I was playing Mew VMAX, and 2, it's a little slow to get off the ground. Not to say you shouldn't try it, but ooh, Alcremie. I do want to build this deck. Alcremie has a really interesting ability as long as your Pokemon... Oh, it's the Rainbow Flavor. 10 damage, plus this attack does 40 more damage for each type of basic energy attached to all your Pokemon. So the general idea is you flood the board with like every type of energy, and Alcremie can hit for over 200 damage per. It's really hard to get going, but when you do, holy cow, it's pretty sick. Need 3 more of those. Electric Vibes. Yeah, we're definitely playing electric decks today, which is... Oh, as I was saying, we were looking for these Enteis. Got it. Entei. It's got 230 HP, which is a little higher for a Pokemon V. It does have the ability Fleet-Footed. When it's in the active, you can draw a card, and it has the attack Burning Rondo, which does 20 damage plus 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon on both sides. So this can hit for up to 220. I think it is a worse it is a worse Suicune because of the retreat cost. The high health doesn't really account for retreats really bad, and fire cards don't have quite the same support, but we will try to make that work at some point. We'll try and make it work. Okay, what do we get here? I guess we should try and build the Wormadam deck. This one is, there's a Burmy, and then there's 3 different types of Wormadam, and Wormadam, the move Matron's Anger, does 10 more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile, so you're throwing out a whole bunch of Pokemon, and you evolve to the right Wormadam to hit for weakness, and even if you don't, you can still do decent damage, but I haven't tried playing that one yet. I have a hard time playing single prize decks. I find that they are definitely harder to win with, unless you're playing, say, Malamar. And Malamar's just a top deck in general at this point. For anyone who plays, what is your go-to deck right now? Ooh, I mean, we do get the evolution line here, but no one's really using this card. Sharon's Care is a very good card to get. Holy cow. In Arceus decks, ooh, Chef's Kiss, being able to just heal up, basically heal up, or reset an Arceus V, and then bring another one in, like, just extends the game so much longer in your favor. So good. So Chris, okay, let's open this, flip this card. Ooh, Infernape, no good. Chris says single prize decks often need more setup and stuff, get more easily disrupted, sometimes lose to a boss. Yes, they are very tough to play in the current climate of V and VMAX Pokemon, and it was even worse during the GX and Tag Team GX era. So I generally shy away from those types of decks. The Pokemon Company is getting better at making archetypes that are single prize that can compete against Vs and VMAXs, but generally speaking, it's really hard for a V or a single prize deck to overcome that. Gali says your go-to deck is made out of wood. And BT says your Mew VMAX only. I mean, on one hand, you're not broke if you've got a Mew VMAX deck. Two, you're totally broke if you burned all your resources to get a Mew VMAX deck. So I get it. It took me a long time and a lot of resources to build my Mew deck. Empoleon. This one has an interesting ability where if this Pokemon's in the discard pile and you run out of cards, you can put this on your bench and draw 3. It's a little too niche, especially when its attack doesn't do very much, but it's an interesting proposition. Number 2, yeah. I was lucky. I pulled most of the Mews. I think I had to trade for at least one Mew VMAX. I had to trade for at least one Mew V. But I opened hundreds of Fusion Strike packs to get the cards that I needed. And still had to trade for at least one Genesect, possibly 2. Oh, snap. We got some bling with the Rapids. Okay, hold on. We'll come back to that. And Electric Gold Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, one of my favorite cards because Gale Thrust Gmax Rapid Flow hitting the bench for 120 to 2 targets, upwards of 180 if you've got the right combination of stuff. And we got the gold version of this too. We can bling out our Urshifu deck. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. We got another Grotle, a reverse hollow, and... Ooh, Grimmsnarl. No. Grimmsnarl cards are almost always bad. I have played one good Grimmsnarl deck in my entire life, and I still won. Oh, no. I know it's a Pokemon V, and these are the fancier cards, and technically you can put the... this is just a bad V. Even with double turbo energy, 2 attachments, you'd then be hitting for 140 instead of 160, and you have to discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Even with a Sharon's Care, like, this is an awful card. Don't play it. I don't see any way this is good. Or that it gets good. I have traded a Drampa to get something else that I needed, so I guess it's good for that. Tornadus. Nah. No good. Couple more packs here. Lots of Collapse Stadium and Magma Basin. Those are good stadiums. And another Torterra. We have too many of those and they're all locked, so I can't trade them, unfortunately. These are all locked packs, by the way. More Grotle. I want to make the Garchomp deck. I have a soft spot in my heart for Garchomp based on the theme deck with Groudon. Oh no. But I think I'm one Garchomp short. Okay, we got 2 rares. First rare, another gold Urshifu. Sick. And Golurk. I actually think they're not my favorite looking cards. They got bling, and I think they probably look better IRL. I will definitely play with these. I have one in PTCG Live too, so maybe we'll run all gold Urshifu just for the flex. Chris, I don't have a public facing Discord, unfortunately. Maybe that's something I look at some point, but I am on all the things. Oh, we do get a Professor's Research. Can never have too many Professor's Research cards. And Golurk, yep. Yeah. I think at this point in time, Oh, we got an Aggron V. This is our first Aggron V, and we definitely want the V Max more than the V. However, Merciless Strike does hit for up to 300 damage, which is crazy. 5 energy is crazy, but you can get to this with Arceus V-Star and Arceus V. So not necessarily unattainable. If we get more of these Aggrons, then maybe we'll try it out. Yeah, the Discord thing. I know like every streamer has Discord, and I think that I have been asked about Discord enough that I could probably justify it. But let's open these and I'll answer the next bit here. A Lapras and another Entei V. We've been looking for these. All right, we can just get one more and we'll have a full set. Yeah, you don't have your own Discord. I think there's a lot of pressure when it comes to having it. I don't want to be the streamer that has just a dead Discord that I only post go live notifications in, and I don't know if I have the bandwidth to make a good Discord that's engaging and that people want to talk in or anything like that. So I don't have that right now. At some point, if I feel like we need it, then I will, but right now I don't. I appreciate you inquiring though. And maybe at some point, if everybody asks enough, we may do it. Gaoli. Okay, let's flip these cards and then I'll get to Gaoli's point here on Discord. A Druddigon, no bueno, and a Honchkrow. This is our first Honchkrow. Very intriguing card. I don't know if it's good. It's intriguing though. It's got the ability Boss Pockets. This Pokemon may have up to 4 Pokemon tools attached to it. If it loses this ability, discard Pokemon tools until only 1 remains. What you can do is this pairs it pairs with the Pachirisu deck, where Pachirisu does a certain amount of damage based on how many tools are on, and a Honchkrow can just hoard tools. And you could do stuff like put 4 Cape of Toughness on Honchkrow, and then all of a sudden it has like 400 HP. Its attack is not very good though. Yeah, there's the Pachirisu, which does 30 damage for each Pokemon a tool attached to all of your Pokemon. So if you've got 4 tools on Honchkrow, this is now doing 120. If you've got 2 Honchkrow with 4 tools, this is doing 240. All right, let's go to Gaoli's comment here real quick. Okay, so you have a Discord, and honestly, there are 2 things about Discord. On one hand, there's the dead Discord thing. On the other is the moderation thing. You need it on your phone so you can protect your community from scammers and spammers and such. Yeah, there's a lot of work that can go towards moderating and creating a good Discord, and I just don't have the bandwidth to manage that level of effort, right? Like I have a whole bunch of other stuff, like I have a blog that I'm struggling to update. I'm on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and YouTube, and even then, like my YouTube stuff is I take highlights from the stream, or I structure the stream so that I can make content for the YouTube channel, and like that's about as much bandwidth as I have per week. No, it's hard. It's hard. Shout outs to all the streamers who still manage to make a great Discord. Kudos to them. All right, we're down to our last 4 packs. We've had an okay haul. We got a couple of Enteis, which I was looking for. I'm actually looking for these Muck cards as well. And a Haxorus. Muck I'm curious about because it has the ability Sludge Street, where the retreat cost of your opponent's poison Pokemon is 1 more. And if you combo this in a certain way with like Leafeon, for example, Leafeon could do crazy damage. Lil Dark Fury has a deck with this concept that I want to try out. All right, 3 packs. Are we gonna get some bangers here? Oh, Heatran is not it. This is not it. I did like the gold Urshifus. I did like the Enteis. The Urshifus are kind of redundant because I've already got a full line of Urshifu. But we do get to make our decks prettier for whatever that's worth. We also we got another Houndoom. Again, like great looking card. I will put this in all my single strike decks. But Granbull V. Okay. 210. It's slightly below average for a V. It's got the move Chomp for 2 colorless energy, 30 plus, 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So you kind of need it to get hit before it can really strike back. And then Bull Dash 190. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. This is not very good. No, it's not the worst, but it's not great. 2 more packs. You did get some new cards though, so we love to see that. And oh snap! We got ourselves a Charizard V full art, very fancy. The card of itself, not necessarily the greatest, but I do need this card. I do need this card for my Charizard deck, so that's fantastic. Last pack from the Brilliant Star set, and then we'll talk about the Charizard stuff. We get a new Weavile and a... Oh, we got the full art Raichu! Yes! Yes, I know I already have Raichu. It doesn't really add to my arsenal of tools, but we will put this Raichu in the deck right now. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, that's about as happy as an ending as we're gonna get. So we're gonna leave it at that.